Let's see. Is this live now? Oh, this should probably. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me now. Someone give me. Ooh, someone tell me what's going on. Hopefully somebody could hear me. That's so weird. I think I'm live now. Hey, there it is. Oh my gosh. You guys have no. Okay, so you guys want to hear a really funny story? You guys want to hear a really. This is lovely. Okay, here's a funny story. YouTube. Oh my gosh, you guys are laughing at this. Decided the last live stream that I'm gonna do to completely change the format on their website, the back end of it, take away all of my links, all of my codes. I had to change my streaming index on OBS, and also doesn't. There's a weird thing that it has two live buttons. It has a live button, the one that I've been doing for 11 minutes, by the way. I've been technically streaming for 11 minutes. Technically just starts connecting it to YouTube. But then there's a go live button at the very top of the corner of the screen that I didn't see. So I've been talking to myself for like 10 minutes and no one could hear or see me. Because why not? Cool. Let's do this, YouTube. Thank you. Guys, I really don't want to do the intro again. It takes forever, and I've already been 10 minutes in. If you guys want to know what we're watching, you can check out the screen. We are watching Boondocks. I have a link down below. Everyone should turn it on, and I will reset the... Ooh, I should reset the clock here. And I will get to you guys' chat in just 1 second. Sorry, I gotta... Okay. Ooh. Pokemon Fan 21, thank you so much for the $1, dude. I appreciate it, Mr. Brand Man. While this is loading up, let's say hi to everybody. Strontium and Brandon Man are Pokemon Fan. Travel Endless, Robert Whitaker, Henry Brandsdorfer. Henry, I consider this anime. Jane Doe, obviously. Michael Sparks. I think I said Robert Whitaker, but hopefully... Oh, let's pause the anime tonight. Okay. So sorry, I'll catch up on that in a sec. Anyways, guys, I go back to Japan in like 2 days. So, couple things. This will be the last anime night, conceivably, until November. So, hang out, have fun. It's gonna be super cool. Part 2. Because this is essentially a temporary finale to the anime night till I come back in November, I wanted to do something that would freak people out, because it's anime night. If you put anime night in the title and then do something that looks like anime, and even parts of it was animated in Japan, people don't consider it anime because they have weeby definitions of what a cartoon is. So, whatever. We're going to be watching The Boondocks, one of my favorite shows. I love the social commentary of it. I just love the humor of it. Uncle Ruckus is like my national hero. So, I highly recommend that everyone give this a shot. Hopefully I've given you guys enough time to set it up. Let's just start it. Let's just get going with it. And then we can, we can catch up on chat side, everybody. So, we're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1. Let's see if, will my timer start again? Yeah, so I'll warn you guys up front. If stuff doesn't look right, or if, like, you guys tip and something doesn't come on screen, or the tip box doesn't work, whatever it happens to be, YouTube literally changed everything instantly, and I literally found out an hour before the live stream, and I've been, like, struggling to pull everything together. So I'm really sorry if it's not up to the regular par. Of course, it's par for the channel for this whole thing to blow up. But what do you know? Vocabulary, yes. You gonna finally visit Tokyo? Nope, not gonna do it. I've been to Tokyo a lot. I just hate it. I hate the city. So I don't go there by choice. If something happens and I'm kind of forced to go there, I will. But Weebology, the study of Weebo. It's about time you got here. Sorry, Pokemon fan. Technically I've been here since like exactly 9, but it just wasn't live. So. Have fun in Japan, chat. Thank you so much, Roar of Time. I will do my best. Love me some Boondocks. Anthony C., good to see you, dude. Haven't seen you in a while. The anime super quotations. Utakanu, what's cracking, home slice? Hopefully. Hi, Chad. Long time no see. Travel Endless, what's going on? Really, that is a long time no see. Holy moly. There's a lot of faces I haven't seen here in a while. That's awesome. Good to see you guys. Chad is too picky. Tokyo is not that bad. I'm good. It is the worst of all the cities that I've been to in Japan, and I've been to my fair share. So, I'm good without it. I'm very happy without it. Oh, boy, if it isn't... Oh, joy. That's a naked old man on my screen. Hey, you guys say anime always has to have upskirts? I'm going to point out everything that's anime about this besides, like, the eyes. Your experiences are yours alone. Exactly. And in my experience, Tokyo is a dumpster. Jane Doe, Tokyo is a dump. Hey, at least I'm not the only one. Chad, standards are too high. Standards are too high. I've literally liked every city I've ever been to in Japan except for Tokyo. Tokyo's overwhelming sensory overload. I've never been overwhelmed there. I just don't like the people. Tokyo's cool, just overcrowded with tourists. That is true. Yeah, that's also true. There's a lot of cities, though, that... It's not just bad as the tourists, because, like, Fukuoka now has a lot of tourists. That's where I typically go. Like, I don't... If I go to Japan, I tend to want to go to places with... Like, if I'm going to Japan, I want to feel like I'm in Japan. I don't want, like, as much English. I don't want to be able to use English to get around. If I can not know Japanese and get around, I feel like I'm not in that country, so I'd rather not go. Tokyo isn't a city. Yeah, I think technically it's considered a metropolis. But I don't know the equivalency with English words. So I don't really know what that would be. I think it's a metropolis. Oh, you said metroplex. I've only ever heard of it as a metropolis, but it totally could be a metroplex. I'm not a what do they call those people that plan cities? Oh, what is the... You can't tame the white supremacist power structure. Oh, yes, I can. I love this show. This is Sabaria, because I can't ever pronounce... I've tried, believe me. From Singapore. Sorry, I'm SIA for a while. Work takes forever. So I know this account, and I knew who you were, but it's just been a very long time. And to be fair, I try to not say people's names I can't pronounce very well. So, it's not on purpose. I'm just really bad at pronouncing names. So, I don't like Kyoto. It's kind of funny. I don't mind Kyoto, but I think Kyoto is starting to suffer from a lot of the same reasons I don't like Tokyo. So, I tend to not care that much. But there's a lot of cities that I'm hearing really good things about from my friends. I hear Nagoya is super good. And not just from you, Henry, from a buddy I have that lives there. He loves it. He plays on a baseball team out there and wants me to come up and watch. Aomori, I hear, is getting more and more like a major city, but not so big that it hits the, oh, Chad hates this card. So, last night I was DJing and I accidentally played Reina Circulation? And everyone liked it. I don't know what Reina Circulation is. Can you send me a link? If you can't send it on, I don't know if it'll let you send it on here, but if it will let you send it, you should send it on here. Otherwise, send it on Discord. I'll listen to it. Kyoto's overrated, in my opinion. Kyoto is like really big Nara. So, I don't know have any of you guys ever been to Nara? Like that really big, there's like a huge deer shrine. I can't freaking remember the name for the life of me. I went there over a summer trip. With an ex-girlfriend. What the No, Issei's around there, but I don't think Issei's in it. I think Issei's just out of Nara. Gosh, it's been years. Yeah, I mean, it's in Issei, so yeah. Mie Prefecture. What the heck was in Nara that I freaking loved? Hold on. This is going to bother me now. To be fair, I should really be watching this show, but this is going to bother me to no end, so... Yeah, Nara's the prefecture next to it, that's why, because we did a freaking loop-a-doop. I don't remember. It's been too long. I can go through my phone and get pictures of it, and I'll remember it, but I don't want to, like, scope through freaking Google Maps for this. I'd rather watch the anime. We almost thought you would be canceled. No, I'm probably not... I might get canceled for the Wicked Miscreant podcast, but I don't think I was going to cancel tonight. I just didn't realize I wasn't live. I heard Hiroshima's pretty cool. Yeah. So I actually haven't personally been to Hiroshima. I eat a lot of Hiroshima food. The closest I've been is the thing right next to it. I've been to Kitakyushu. I've been to Kitakyushu a lot, actually. But I'm going to Nagasaki this trip. I was at Oita Prefecture last trip, so I'm slowly making my way around Kyushu, finally. Demon Slayer's getting a movie yet? Really? I mean, it makes sense. That's kind of like the... Right now, that show's really hot. It kind of makes sense. You don't know what... Is it now Ren Nai? Oh, Romanji. Ren Nai? They Nai? No, I don't. And I'm also very tired. I thought you said it's Reino. Isn't that what you said? What about Akihabara? That's Tokyo. All that's Tokyo, and it's just... Oh, hey, Henry's got me. If not Tokyo, where are you usually going? I go to Fukuoka every trip now. But there's cities I would go to. I just go to... Because I'm going on business, I'm not just going for fun. A lot of my businesses are run out of Fukuoka, so I need to go to the cities I run out of. But I still travel. Like, I'm going to Nagasaki with my friend on the 15th through the 17th? So yeah, I gotta look that up too, but I'm not going to on the stream. I'm getting better at not, like, keeping my head down on my phone just to double-check stuff. I'm just gonna say I think it's 15th through the 17th, and if it's not, who cares, honestly. Make sure to bring back lots of manga. I will be. I'm shipping home, like... I think pretty close to half a storage container worth, so... Something like 2,600 volumes. And... I think I can tell you guys, but I'm not going to spread it live for very long. The Manga Club's expanding international in the first quarter of 2020. We're going to Australia. So all my Australia fans, you will be getting the Manga Club before anyone else in the world. Before Canada, before Europe. I hired on a employee in Australia to help me run everything. So you guys are getting stuff in Australia. January is when you should expect it. Chad, when are you coming to Honolulu, by the way? I would like to go to Honolulu in the winter. Because Colorado's cold, and Honolulu hopefully isn't as cold. So I'd like to escape Colorado for a bit to get out to Hawaii. Reinai Circulation. Got it. By Hanzawa Kana. I have it. Is that a book or a manga? Let's see. Or book or a manga. Is it a book or an anime? God, can you tell I'm tired? Doesn't help. I just spent 10 minutes talking to myself. Oh, I've seen this character. The character from this. Oh, no. It's Renai. See, this is why I hate Romanji. It's Ren-I, not Renai. Ugh. See, this is why I hate Romanji. I can never be right no matter what I read. I've never seen this. Is there a... Oh, Pokemon fan, $2. Well, I'm glad you were here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. I'm happy to be here. Is this a character, or is this a part of a series? Is that the name of this... Is that the name of this character? Oh, no, it's the opening song. The fourth opening theme of Bakemonogatari. Oh, I know the series. I know Bakemonogatari. Okay. Fair enough. We're watching the Boondocks? Heck yes, Nicholas, we are. How about February? Yeah, sometime cold. My birthday's in January, too, so doing it in February would be nice, because that gives me time. I can't do early January because it's my birthday. My parents will freaking kill me if I miss out on a family party. We're in Australia, Sydney. It'll be all over Australia. So anyone that lives in Australia anywhere can get in on it. But I'm not opening the slots until I have everything. That's part of why I'm going this trip, too, is to expand into Australia. So I have to buy and ship a whole bunch of books out there. So, are the onsen still active in Japan? Are their onsen still active in Japan? Yeah. I mean, I just went to one, not last trip, but 2 trips ago. But I brought Clayton last trip to one. Last time I was there, was Clayton the last trip? I think Clayton was the last trip. So I took my buddy Clayton to a onsen because he wanted to go. I didn't. So I ended up getting him to where he could go in on his own, and then I went and did something. I was too bored with it. I didn't want to, like, sit down for an hour in a hot bath. It was already hot outside, but he wanted the experience because he doesn't go as much as I do. So I was like, here, I'll set you up. I just don't want to deal with it. Ronald Reagan is the devil. I love this show. It's like one of my favorite comedy shows of all time. Man, this is even too fancy for me. Have you guys ever been to a fancy party like this? Like on the show? Bizarre, man. Oh, by the way, since I'm leaving on the 2nd... Oh, no, I'm leaving on the 1st. So the 2nd is actually when a video's supposed to go up. So I spent all day today and half a day on Thursday making a special video just for you guys. It is going to be completely different from everything I've ever made my entire life. It is so odd. It has nothing to do with Japan, nothing to do with Japanese. It's just weird and funny. And I made it because I didn't have time to do a real video because I'm going to be on a plane. So hopefully you guys like it. I can't even like promote it either, which makes me super nervous. I can't put it on my social media because like I'm going to be on a plane, so I don't have internet. So I have it. It's pre-scheduled. It'll go up on Wednesday at like 4 p.m. So you guys will see it even before I see it live. Is it weird? It is like... I wish, Henry... I don't think I have you on Snapchat. I might. But here, I'll post a picture... I'll post a picture in the Discord. If you guys want to see this, you can go and join the Discord. And you'll be able to see how weird this thing is. Can I edit this? I don't think so. That's fine. There. Henry, I posted it in the Gen chat of the Discord if you really want to see what the video looks like. That's the thumbnail I started designing. It's not done yet. But I didn't have time to finish it today. I had too much to do. Like those sketch videos from forever ago. Similar, but it's not a sketch. It's just very odd. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But it involves, it's me and like all the Wicked Miscreant guys. So it's a video of like 6 people. And it's about 13 minutes long, but it took us hours to film. So I think you guys will like it. Robert, the fact you know those sketch videos makes me very happy. Not a lot of people know those videos. And I like those videos, but they were never popular on my channel, so I stopped making them. But I love doing weird, fun stuff. I met multiple Japanese people in country day before yesterday. In country? Do you mean in like in the countryside, or do you mean in your country? Sorry, I just don't think I understand. Is it you sitting near a fireplace and smoking something not dangerous? That's one of the weird videos, but that's not the thing that is happening this week. They're really chill guys. I've pretty much everyone I've encountered in Japan, except for 2 people in Tokyo, have been just freaking awesome. The video, I mean. No. The video has nothing to do with me. I know what video you're talking about. You're talking about the Valentine's Day with Chad video. It's similar to that. It's going to be something that has nothing to do with my normal content. It's just something I wanted to make. But this video is like really, it goes off the rails quick. And it took me so long to edit. Probably 20 total hours between like filming and editing. Pretty close to 20 hours. So I worked really hard on it. You already added me on Snapchat. Okay, I should have you on Snapchat. I already sent it in the Gen chat, so. Haha. This show's amazing, man. There's only so much you could, like... Aren't they trying to make a 2nd season of this, too? I'm also seeing the dub version of The Secret World of Ariety? Here, let me Google this one. Ariety? Ooh, what is this one? Ah, everyone's moving too quick! Oh, the Ghibli film. It's Ghibli, right? Yeah, Studio Ghibli. Okay. I haven't seen this video yet. I haven't seen this movie yet. I want to do it for Anime Night, but I need it to actually show up on the internet somewhere that won't give my computer AIDS for me to want to do it. So when are you seeing it? At the Cinemark in North Haven as part of a Studio Ghibli Fest. Where? North Haven. Where the heck is North Haven? North Haven. Connecticut. Ooh, Connecticut. Sorry. Can you tell I'm tired? Is it rollerblading? I love it the last time you did it. Oh, do you mean the skateboard video? The skateboard announcement video with Clayton? No. Oh gosh, I wish there. No, no. You guys will love it. Let's say this. It involves lettuce, wine, machetes, and a jar of mayonnaise. Okay? Lettuce, wine, machete, and a jar of mayonnaise. I'll let you guys come to terms with what you think it is. You look so cool rollerblading, and your friend is funny too. Yeah, so we were skateboarding. I've encountered some less likable people in Roppongi. Have I been to Roppongi before? Roppongi. I don't think so. Oh, I better take my headphones back because he just said the N-word. I do not want this showed on my screen. Oh, there's a lot of N-words in this one. Ooh, boy. Time to get canceled, guys. It was nice knowing you guys. I gotta get canceled now. Sally! How's Korea? I've been keeping up with your posts. Yes, Boondocks is coming back to HBO. Oh, no way. HBO would be good, too, because HBO can do a lot more than Cartoon Network could do. Just like they're allowed to get away with more because it's paid, so they actually have different rules than regular TV. Why don't you just pirate the anime from Nyasi? I tend to not pirate, and I try and, like, encourage legal streaming even with ads. I work really hard on my videos, right? And all those anime people that make those movies and TV shows and stuff, they work hard on theirs. If it's at all possible for me to find it on like a legal means, I'll do it that way. So I always encourage people to actually either pay for it or pay for it with your eyes with ads, because I've worked very hard on making videos and I would like to be paid for it, so I'd like other people to do the same. How much time do you think it takes from N5 to N1? I'll let you know, Hassam. I'll let you know when I do it. I'm going on 4 years next January. Or no. Am I in my 4th year? I'll check later. It corresponds to a video I made, but I'll check it out later. Skateboarding's cool. I agree. Hassam, depends on how hard you study. That's the other thing. So, like, I haven't studied at a constant rate. I had, like, essentially nothing my first year besides like learning konnichiwa, right? Like the very basic 100 phrases of travel. And then I started studying the language, like how the sentences come together and memorizing words and stuff. Years 2 to either 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, depending on, I don't know if it was 4 to 5 years or not. And I did it super hard and got super depressed and had to go to a hospital and was not healthy for me. And then I got on kind of a balance of both where I'm still going really hard, but I'm not doing like 10-hour days. I'm not killing myself for 10. I'm doing like 4 hours a day of Japanese study plus listening to like Japanese music throughout the day, or like texting my Japanese friends in group chats and stuff throughout the day that I don't consider practice. So it depends on what you do. If you do like a unbelievably hard constant rate for like 2 years, you'll be pretty close to N1. Like if you were doing my 10-hour schedule for 2 years, you'd probably be N1 pretty solidly. Or at least you'd have the knowledge of N1. There's one thing between knowing what's on the test and another thing between passing it. I found that out through Henry and through a couple other people, where it's like actual test-taking skill is a thing. By the way, that was the end of the first episode, so let's go ahead and go on to the second episode. Ooh, sorry. Stop. Reset. Start. There it is. Cool. You're studying more than I am. I study a lot. More or less because I actually like studying's like a hobby. It's not just something I have to do. I don't do it for the JLPT or anything anymore. I just study because I really genuinely love it. By the way, Henry, really loving the N1 vocab book that you sent me. I like the N2 one, but I already studied so much N2 that there wasn't a lot that I hadn't already studied. So I'm on the N1 book, and I love it so much, dude. I'm so thankful to still have these books. Passing the test can be easier than knowing all of the content. Yeah, so people have told me that too. And that's so frustrating because, like, I have all of the major N2 textbooks and I finished them. They're done. I don't have anything else to learn from them. And yet I still, like, I won't get a perfect score, but I know all the material. So there's clearly some sort of dissonance between knowing what's on the test and passing the test. And that mixed with maybe, I think me and Henry were talking about this. I think I might have some undiagnosed, like, test anxiety that I didn't know about till me and him were talking about it a while back. So I think a mix of those is kind of messing with me. But I will say this. This is the most prepared I've ever felt. Like, this year especially, I have grown so much in Japanese. Not even in terms of, like, singular knowledge, but all the knowledge I gained this year were, like, tendrils connecting all the knowledge I already knew. So I feel like my base of knowledge is so much stronger and so much wider and so much bigger that, like, I read what the N2 says it's meant to, if you can pass the N2, this is roughly what it means. And I can do that in my sleep, almost everything that it says on the N2 site. Well, if you're on the N2, you can do this you can read like this, or you can listen like this. And yet, who knows if I'll pass. I mean, hopefully I will. Which is why I stopped beating myself up about it. Like, I'll still take it, and even if I pass the N2, even though I have no interest in the N1, I'll probably still take the N1 every year, just because why not? But I know what level I'm at, and I know really well what I'm doing now, and I love it. I love Japanese, and I love studying it, and it's so fun. Or more difficult if you're bad at taking tests. That's Chad! Woo! Super bad. Is Japanese similar to Korean? I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know much about Korean. I think Henry's starting to learn Korean, which is cool. So Henry might know. I don't. 3.5 to 4 if you're regularly studying the language. Yeah. Honestly, I prefer pirating and donating money. That works too. So I'm not trying to get on some horse and you have to go legal means. If you pirate it and give them money, do it. Like, cool. You know, it doesn't hurt. It's like if people use ad block on my channel, but they donate $1 on the stream. I don't know if you guys know, like, what ad rates are, but, like, if you donate me $7, it makes up for 1,000 views that I miss. Right? I get about $7 per 1,000 views-ish. It varies throughout the year, but it's about 7. It's lower in the spring and summer. It's higher in the fall and the winter. So if any one of you guys ever feel bad for, like, using ads on my channel and you want to support me, $7 is essentially a lifetime pass to my freaking channel. Like, if you give me $7, it's like you don't even have to worry about it. So it's the same thing with anime makers. Like, the actual amount they make per what your view would be is not a huge amount, but if you give them, like, $2-3, it's still way better than just advertising, like, watching an ad. Sorry, let's catch up on chat. Good night, Pokemon fan. Thanks for hanging out. Just because I'm good at listening. I haven't even finished Tobita. I think I might pass N2. Am I missing anything? My level hasn't really even increased even with schooling. Sally, we might have to have a chat about how you're studying. And are you actually, like, are you using English with, like, people at the school outside of class? Because you really shouldn't be doing that. You should be forsaking English in every regard. Well, and I'm not saying, like, on stream or, like, I mean, like, when you're in class, in the hallways, in school, don't use English. If someone tries to use English with you, try Japanese. If you can't say it, just stay silent. Don't break the quota if you're in an immersion school, because then you're just throwing the progress you've made away. Can one read... Chad, can one read a Shonen Jump issue? Oh, you can read a Shonen Jump issue after N3. Like, I'm reading... Actually, it's... Okay, it's a little far from me. Like, here, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Just... I'll still be in frame, just not, like, super in frame. So give me 1 sec. Yeesh. Right next to my bed. All right. Sorry. So, to give you an example. Bye, Henry. Sorry, I'm just trying to help. I didn't mess the screen out, did I? Ooh. There, that's better. So Henry actually got me this here it is. This Harry Potter. And I'm on page 193, so let's go to some other page so I don't lose my bookmark. So this is 65. Okay, I don't think you can see it. Oh, you can't. That's so heartbreaking. Hold on, let me adjust this. I actually want you guys to see this. Hold on. Let's go to would be properties configure and then turn the white. Oh, no, that's white balance. Brightness? 128. Ooh, that doesn't do it. So this needs to be 128. Okay. Saturation, sharpness, white balance, gain, camera control. Is it exposure? It might be exposure. Yeah. So, here, I'll do one more. So, do you guys see? So, you see how difficult this is? This is much harder than Shonen Jump, and this is easy to me. Like, I can read this without dictionaries. I can read this without really anything. And I failed N2 last year by 13, I think, points. I think it's 13. I made a video about it. You guys can go see what the exact number is. So I missed it. I had like 170, I had 73, 74, something like that. And passing grade's 90. So at that, mind you, I have a year beyond that, to be fair. But even back then, I could read this. Like, this is not a hard book. So, like, N1, you could read textbooks for Japanese people. You could read a lot of stuff that's way harder than Shonen Jump. Honestly, N3 is pretty manga-y. N3 feels very manga-y. Sorry, guys. I went on a tirade. Sorry, hold on. Japanese and Korean related, grammar-wise. Okay. When I was in undergrad, I used to have serious test anxiety when it came to Japanese language class. I wanted to do it perfectly, so so the perfectly thing I can relate to. And I think learning to not being perfect is okay. Because the fun of Japanese for me, especially now, is not at the end result. I'm not looking for some future thing where it's like I look at Japanese the exact same way I look at English. I enjoy the art of acquisition of Japanese. I love running flashcards. I love learning a new piece of grammar. I love learning a new piece of slang. I like learning new proverbs. And so when I started actually loving the process and I still have goals, but not caring about some far off aloof thing where I have to be perfect or I'm horrible at this language or I have to be this, and learning that language use by anyone that has it is a spectrum. Like, even native English speaker, you have like Appalachian Mountain guys that can barely talk through their four toofuses, right? Like, they speak horrible English and they can't read or write. And then you have like PhD academics that write and speak in a completely different way that's really refined. That there's a spectrum of learning speech too, like how you write, how you read, how you speak. It doesn't mean you're bad at the language. It means you're on the spectrum somewhere. Bad is a polar, like a black, white, good, bad system of understanding where you're at in the process, I think is really unhealthy. And it doesn't benefit us. It just gives people anxiety and it makes people feel like they have to be perfect. And you just don't need it. At least that's my opinion. It's an opinion, and I can be wrong and you could disagree, and that's okay, but that's what I feel. So that's the rule when you learn foreign languages, not to speak English. My thoughts exactly. Yeah, I would forsake English completely if I were you guys. Yeah, I use Japanese with teachers, but don't talk to my classmates at all. Yeah, yeah. Why don't you and me sometime soon sit down on Discord and try and sit through go over how you're studying? It might be a little too textbook and a little light on actually life use, using stuff in life, but that's fine. Sorry guys, I'm trying to catch up. Everyone's typing. Amazing. Sugoi desu ne. Not really. I mean, Harry Potter's not that hard. This is really a light book. I have really hard books. There's a couple books I'm getting this next time to really test myself. I don't know if anyone knows Kuroi Jukai, if anyone knows that book. Or the Seisho Shingaku Jiten I'm getting as well, which is a lexicon for Japanese Christian terms. That's academic, graduate level Japanese study of Greek words in the New Testament, which is really tough. So I'm leaving the field of manga except for fun, and novels like this is pretty fun, the Harry Potters. But I'm starting to test myself with really tough stuff because I don't like coasting. So that's, if I can, when I go, hey, I can read Kuroi Jukai perfectly, I'm probably going to be done moving up the ladder for a while. I'll still study Japanese, but it'll be fun stuff. It won't be anything academic or anything. but also not being able to understand grammar still, and all that is keeping me from progressing. Well, Sally, we'll talk about it. And by the way, Henry's a great resource, Sally. I know you're both in the Discord, so talk to him a ton. He's awesome. Chad, I'm thinking about jumping on N1 from N4. Is it a good idea? I mean, why not? Like, I'm not saying you'll pass, but it's not like you need. I didn't tier myself up, right? I didn't take the N5 or the N4. Like, if you want to take the N1 one year, just take the N1, even if you know you're not going to pass. I took the N2 long before I thought I was going to pass. The first N2 video I made of you guys, I knew for a fact I wasn't going to pass, but I just wanted the test experience. So just a little bit of knowledge there. If you want to try it, do it. You don't have to take the tests in a scaled order in order to pass one or the next. Once you know the JLPT format, because it's the same in every level of the test, just just do whatever you want, man. I was even thinking, like, even if I don't pass the N2 this year, I'm kind of wanting to try the N1 just to, like next year, just to say, like, screw it. Like, why not? It just sounds fun. Kirari Nihongo. Actually, I don't know that one. It's rare that I haven't heard of a textbook before. Let's see. If this is a textbook, this might be something else, but that's a textbook. Oh, I've seen this cover before. Kirari Nihongo. I might have to... What is this for? Nihongo no Yoku Shiken. Taio Kirari Nihongo N4 Goi. Oh, is there different books for each? Yeah, so it must be like Goi, and then... That one's... Oh, what's this one? Oh, those are different levels. That's N5 and N4. Is this only a vocabulary book? Weird. Maybe it's only a vocabulary book. Sorry, guys. I'm talking to myself. Anybody try Tai Kim's? I've used him as a reference, and I have the Tai Kim book on my shelf. I actually have a review on my channel, Robert. But I didn't use him as a primary, and I don't recommend him as a primary personally, but you can do whatever you want. Exactly about learned to not be perfect. I learned that when I lived in Japan, and I could not be hung up about every tiny mistake I made. Yeah, when I get hung up, I get stuck in my head, and then I forget to be alive. And I'm like, wait, I'm in Japan. And I'm having, like, a really fun time, and I'm getting really mad because I messed up. Like, I was talking to my friend, and I said, like, something instead of something else that I wanted to say. Oh, that's an R. Kelly reference. Oof, that didn't age well. I had to learn to not be very, very brutal on myself. Sorry guys. Tai Kim is useful if you're pre-N3. Yeah, Tai Kim tends to stop being useful around N3. At least the book I have right there, the textbook I have there. I'm pre-N4. That looks like a book that just teaches vocabulary. Oh, see, Henry's already way ahead of this. So I'll let you guys figure this out. I'll stop reading your guys' stuff out loud. Yes, Sally. Henry's he's not only good at studying languages, and I just value him as a friend, but he's just very supportive, very kind, and he's funny about it, right? Like, he doesn't take it so seriously where it's like, it has to be this, and like, he has a sense of humor about it, which I always freaking loved about Henry. Henry's like one of my favorite people I've met because of this channel. So definitely, if you get a chance, Sally, especially since I'll be on a plane here soon, talk to Henry. He's a good guy. Thanks, mate. We'll try to get N1 cleared. Hey, man, go for it. Like, that's what life's for, right? Reach for the freaking stars. Even if you don't pass it, who gives a dang? It's a test. Like, give it a shot. You don't pass. Hey, you learned, right? You have the experience. Move on to the next thing. And then take it next year or take a different test next year. It's all about just whatever's funnest for you. If N4 is not fun and N1's fun, go do N1. Is there a Korean JLPT equivalent? I imagine every language has something like that. Like, English has the TOEIC. Something like that. Or I think TOEFL, I think, too. I don't know if those are the actual acronyms. Oh, TOPIC. Hey, what do you know? Test of proficiency. Oh, that must be test of... Oh, no, TOEIC. Do you plan to vlog during your trip? Yeah, I'll be making videos when I'm in Nagasaki, and I'll probably make some type of video because so just so you guys know, I'm working like from 7 to 10 at night the first 4 weeks every day of the week because I'm guiding some people. So oh, I love that line. Sorry, I love this show. Do you plan to vlog during your trip? Yes. So because I'll be working really hard the first 2 weeks, I don't know. I don't know what I'll be filming because I'm going to all the stuff I've either made videos about or I'm not really interested in making videos about. Maybe if we do something weird, like if we go do something that's really like odd and out of the way, I might. Are you guys dating? If I was gay, I'd be all over Henry, but unfortunately, I've been cursed to love women. So, no, Henry's a really good friend, and I don't think you know Jane, but Henry's just been around. In fact, if you guys have enjoyed any of the last, I don't know, dozen videos, not dozen, but like all of the N2 N1 Tango videos I did, all of the Tobita ones that I did. If you guys liked any of those, that's because Henry sent them to me because he's just like, here, Chad, take these. So Henry's just a great guy. I love how, see, episode 2 of this show, they have art. Yeah, Tobita was my fault. Yeah. Korean looks like hell to me. It's actually not that, like, the actual, what is it, Hangul, I don't even pronounce it. Being able to read the actual phonetic way the words are written, you could learn it in, like, 20 or 30 minutes. I once saw this weird art thing. It was, like, one of those long frames, and it was about how to teach you to read Korean in 20 minutes, and I learned it when I was at the Korean airport, and it was super fun. I loved it. I completely forgot it now. It's been a long time, but at the time, I really enjoyed it. Someday, maybe. Someday. Is that Adam West's voice? Oh my gosh. This trial is so whack. Okay. Hangul is most accurate. Hangul. Most accurate romanization. Incheon Airport is one of my favorites. Again, I don't claim no Korean, so if you don't like my pronunciation, it's quite nice, and there are a good number of bathrooms. I like Seoul Airport. It's really nice. They have those cool, like, very Korean pod hotels where they're not pods, they're like actual rooms, but they're kind of slender. I really like it. I do a lot of layovers over there. Korean is not tonal. How large is Korean alphabet? I don't know. I'll let Henry the expert give that one out. Hide his camcorder. Come on, guys. This show's amazing. Who could hate this show, truly? Ugh. People on Snapchat need a lot of Chad for some reason. Oh, there's Henry on Snapchat. Apparently you did add me. What do you know? Sorry, Henry. I just saw your snap. I'm trying to catch up. Chad and people here, who's your favorite waifu? Ronald McDonald. Gosh, I miss fast food. I work out a lot, and I don't get a chance to, like... If I eat fast food and run the way that I'm supposed to run, I get really tired. And I feel like death. Ugh, so I miss McDonald's someday. I'll be moving to Shikoku. Oh, cool. I don't think I've ever made it to anywhere on Shikoku that I'm aware of. Or if I was on it, I probably thought it was somewhere else. I thought it's somewhere else. This is literally like a free R. Kelly party on this show. I love... Oh my gosh, this show's amazing. Are you going there for school, Sally? Or are you going for, like, just to move there? Is he asleep? No. Sorry, I was texting someone on Snapchat from the chat that needed something. Sorry about that. I wish I could see what you're watching. You can. There's videos down below. All right, that... Ooh, Colonel Sanderson, exactly. Okay, which cam would you recommend for vlogging? I want to get one for my future trip in Japan. I don't have, like... I just use what I have. So this is... if I move this... Can you guys see this? This is mine. It's a Nikon D3200. I got it used for $200. It was the first camera I bought for YouTube after using my iPhone, because I was using my iPhone for, like, my first 100 videos. And then I actually got, like, a paycheck, and I was like, new camera, and that's the camera I bought. So I've had it since almost the start of my real channel. And it works good, but I would rather have a Canon because the autofocus is quieter. But even for vlogging, like, any iPhone past the 7 films at the same of what these do. This is not a 4K camera, so all these are 1080p. You're just talking megapixels at that point. And unless you're doing, like, really weird, high-quality, like, Casey Neistat vlogging, iPhones are, like, 90% of the Japan vlog videos I see on the internet, even from major vloggers now. So I recommend... I mean, if you just have a phone, start there if you have to. Anyway, I gotta go Chad tonight. I'm working. Sayonara. See you guys. I'm actually leaving too. I forgot to tell you that the show was over. I got too into the chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was our last night till November. I'm gonna miss you guys. So if you would like to keep up with me while I'm in Japan, any questions, comments, concerns, or compliments, leave a like down below. Comment if you have any comments. You can subscribe. You'll get all my videos. In fact, you should subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I can't promote the next video, so you're only going to see it if YouTube is kind enough to put it in your subscription box, or if you have a notification, so it dings you. And trust me, you're going to want to see it. It's not like a normal textbook review. It's something very, very fun that I worked really hard on. So hopefully you guys do watch it. If anything weird happens, like if I try and get a video up and, I don't know, maybe my internet crashes in Japan and I have to wait for some guy to come out, then I'll let you guys know. I'll give you guys heads up, but we should be back to normal videos on Wednesdays starting the week after. But there will be a Wednesday video. No more of these anime nights, or even Twitch for that matter, until November 2nd. I love you guys. I hope you join the Discord so we can chat. Keep me company on my layovers so we can chat on Discord. Link down below. Have fun. Bye, chat. Have fun on your trip. See you later, bro. See you guys. Have fun. I seriously love you all so much. Be kind. Have an amazing Halloween. Have so much fun with your friends and family this month. Go for your dreams. Love hard. Come on, say it with me. Love hard. Love deep. And I will see you all next week. Well, I guess next month. Bye, guys.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me. You can you.